If you're sick and tired of wishing you do stuff that you don't do, like strength work, eating better, or your runs, then I got one trick for you that's gonna make everything easier. Cause it's about making everything easier. What would it look like if it were easy? It's called reducing the activation energy and shoulder workouts and reducing the activation energy. Let's talk about that. Now I'm gonna put a shirt on. Okay, so the trick is activation energy. It's reducing the activation energy required to start what you want to do. The definition of activation energy, it's basically how much effort, how much energy it takes to activate, to start something. And when it comes to, doing things that you know are good for you, even though we know doing this strength work, eating better food, going for a run, we know these things are gonna make us happy, but sometimes we don't do them. And then we regret it, and then we feel like garbage. Even if you're not feeling like garbage, you're missing out on a better self. You're missing out on being a little stronger, a little bit better runner. You're doing yourself, you're doing your family a disservice. The runners I coach, they don't just want to run because they like running. Running makes them feel better. It's a de-stressor. It makes them better spouses. It makes them better employees. It makes them happier and healthier. But why don't we always do these things that we know we should do? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how to make things a little easier to do. I've never been good at brushing my teeth. I hate brushing my teeth. I'm really lucky that I have as decent a teeth as I do because when I was young, I didn't brush my teeth. Thankfully, I've gotten better at it as an adult. But what I do is I reduce the activation energy. I make it as easy as possible to brush my teeth, so I brush my teeth. And here's how I do it. So in the late afternoon or early evening, next time I just pass through my bathroom, I remove my toothbrush, I remove my toothpaste and the floss from my cabinet, and I put it on my sink. It's right there. So then when the evening comes around, all I have to do is I have to pick up my toothbrush and brush my teeth. It's really easy to prep it when I'm not about to do it, because I'm not about to do it. But I know that I'll be glad I did it later on. And then later on, when I'm tired, when I just want to go to bed, it's really a lot easier, less activation energy to just pick up my toothbrush and brush my teeth than it is to open the door, take out the floss, take out the toothpaste. No. It's a lot easier, and chances are better that I will do it. I admit I skip it once in a while, but chances are better I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna brush my teeth. If it's right there for me. You can use this same idea with your runs, with your nutrition, and with your strength work. And here's how. For your runs, a common suggestion for early morning runs, lay out all your gear the night before, especially in the winter when it comes to winter running. It's crappy outside, our motivation might be a little slim, but knowing that everything is ready for me to run, all my nutrition is ready, it makes it a lot easier. All I have to do is wake up, get dressed, and go. When it comes to strength work, all my stuff is right here. It's not packed away. It's in the corner a little bit, but it's right there, all ready to go all the time. Sometimes I like to do my workouts early in the morning. Sometimes I do them like today, late at night. But whenever I'm ready to go, everything is ready to go. I don't have to unpack anything. I don't have to move anything around. Lower the amount of work prep I have to do to get doing it, the more likely it is I'm gonna do it. So think about, what would it look like if it were easy? Think about that, implement that idea. When it comes to eating healthier, I work with a lot of my clients on their general habitual diet. And sometimes with some of them, a big part of that is just checking in with them, throwing around some ideas on food prep. It's a lot easier to eat healthier when you have stuff ready. Never make one breakfast burrito, make 6. That way you can have that one in the morning and you have 5 ready to go for the next 5 mornings. So before we get groceries, we pick out some recipes, and then we add all the items we need for those recipes. We add them to our shopping list and we buy them. So we know that we have everything to make these 6 dinners. We have everything. If we need the recipes, they're right there. There's no thinking about, oh, what should we make for dinner? Oh, I don't know how to make that. I gotta look it up. We have everything for it. We have the recipe. It's not that hard. And we almost always try to make double or triple what we're making. So we always make not one pot of stew, but we make one slow cooker one, and we put the other one, we double it, we put it all in a freezer bag, and we freeze it. Good to go for next time. If it's about eating better at lunch, I almost always pack up at least one little container of leftovers before we eat dinner. That way, lunch is ready to go. There's no not knowing what to eat, making a frozen pizza, going and getting the Beyond Burger at Burger King because we've got leftovers ready to go. So again, what would it look like if it were easy? Anything you want to do, put it through that filter. I guarantee you can make something a little easier and improve your compliance. And you're going to enjoy it more as well because it's just easier to do. And you're going to feel better because you're doing that thing. Doing the things that are good for you begets doing things that are good for you. So strength work, like I mentioned, is a big one. A lot of runners think you have to go to the gym, you need a lot of work, you need to lift with the bros. That's not true. Check out this video right here for a 10 to 15 minute, super simple, safe, body weight required only, strength and mobility routine. It's 15 minutes long. Do it right after your next run. You're good to go. Shouldn't have done this after getting the vaccine yesterday.